Chikungunya is a mosquito-borne viral illness, a health challenge that's gaining increasing attention worldwide. It's important to understand what it is, how it spreads, and what we can do to protect ourselves. Known for causing severe joint pain that can leave sufferers doubled over, often making even simple movements excruciatingly difficult. This debilitating pain is a hallmark of the disease. The name comes from the Kimakonde language, spoken by people in southeast Tanzania and northern Mozambique, meaning to become contorted, reflecting the agony it causes, a physical manifestation of the intense suffering endured by those infected. First identified in the 1950s during an outbreak in Tanzania, chikungunya has recently re-emerged in new regions, demonstrating its ability to adapt and spread, highlighting how quickly diseases can spread globally, facilitated by international travel and trade, making it a concern for public health officials worldwide. There's no specific treatment or widely available vaccine yet, which underscores the urgency for continued research and development in this area. So prevention and symptom management are crucial, focusing on alleviating pain and reducing the impact of the illness on daily life. The virus is spread by Aedes mosquitoes, primarily Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus, which thrive in small amounts of standing water, making urban and suburban environments ideal breeding grounds, and have expanded their range due to climate change and urbanization, posing a greater risk to populations in previously unaffected areas. Unlike dengue or Zika, which share similar mosquito vectors and symptoms, chikungunya is notorious for its intense, sometimes long-lasting joint pain, setting it apart from other mosquito-borne illnesses in terms of its chronic effects, which can persist for months or even years, significantly impacting the quality of life for those affected and presenting a challenge for healthcare providers. As these mosquitoes move into new areas, driven by changing environmental conditions, the risk of outbreaks grows, demanding increased awareness and proactive measures to control mosquito populations, making vigilance essential, both on an individual and community level, to prevent the spread of this debilitating disease. Understanding chikungunya is the first step, providing us with the knowledge needed to take effective preventative actions in protecting ourselves and our communities and mitigating the impact of this emerging global health threat. On August 7, 2025, a date that will be etched in the annals of public health, a major chikungunya outbreak is rapidly unfolding across several southern provinces of China. The situation is becoming increasingly dire, demanding immediate attention and resources. This escalating health crisis is alarming health officials worldwide, prompting emergency meetings and international collaborations to understand and combat the virus's rapid dissemination. The warm, humid climate of these southern provinces, coupled with dense populations, is creating ideal breeding grounds for the mosquitoes that transmit the disease, leading to a significant surge in cases. The sudden influx of patients is overwhelming hospitals, pushing healthcare systems to their limits as they struggle to cope with the sheer number of individuals requiring urgent medical care. Those infected are suffering from debilitating symptoms, including high fever, a widespread rash, and severe joint pain that can be excruciating and long-lasting, significantly impacting the quality of life for those affected. The primary culprit behind this outbreak is the Aedes albopictus mosquito, also known as the Asian tiger mosquito, which is commonly found in urban areas of China. This aggressive mosquito is notoriously difficult to control due to its adaptability and its tendency to bite during the day, making preventative measures more challenging. Southern China's strategic position as a major global travel hub, unfortunately, significantly increases the risk of the virus rapidly spreading internationally via infected travelers, posing a threat to global health security. In response, health teams are aggressively targeting and eliminating mosquito breeding sites and simultaneously educating the public about the importance of clearing any standing water around their homes and communities to prevent mosquito proliferation. Furthermore, doctors and medical personnel are undergoing specialized training to quickly and accurately identify and effectively manage cases of chikungunya, with a focus on differentiating it from other similar illnesses, such as dengue fever, to ensure appropriate treatment and care. Swift, decisive, and community-wide action is absolutely critical to effectively containing this dangerous outbreak, mitigating its impact, and preventing any further spread both within China and beyond its borders. Recognizing chikungunya early is vital, especially if you've been in an affected area. Symptoms appear 3-7 days after a mosquito bite, sudden high fever, and severe, often symmetrical joint pain, especially in the hands, wrists, and ankles. A red, bumpy rash often follows, along with headache, muscle pain, and fatigue. While most recover from the fever in a week, joint pain can linger for months or even years, sometimes leading to chronic arthritis. If you suspect chikungunya, see a doctor for diagnosis and to rule out more dangerous diseases like dengue. Blood tests can confirm the infection, and supportive care, rest, fluids, and acetaminophen helps manage symptoms. Early recognition and care are key to recovery and preventing complications. Chikungunya, unlike some other viruses, has a very specific method of transmission. It spreads almost exclusively through the bite of infected Aedes mosquitoes. These mosquitoes, recognizable by their distinctive markings, are the primary vectors of the disease. It's important to understand that chikungunya is not transmitted person to person through casual contact. These mosquitoes are particularly active and bite during the day, making daytime precautions essential. They also breed in even the tiniest amounts of standing water, which can often be overlooked. You can find these breeding grounds in everyday items like flower pots, where water can accumulate. And even in something as small as discarded bottle caps, these mosquitoes can lay their eggs. The cycle of infection begins when a mosquito bites an infected person, drawing the virus into its system. The mosquito then becomes a carrier, capable of transmitting the virus to others through subsequent bites. A single infected traveler arriving in a new area can quickly spark a local outbreak, especially if the right conditions are present. This is particularly true if they are bitten by local mosquitoes that can then spread the virus further. Aedes mosquitoes are known to be highly adaptable creatures, allowing them to thrive in various environments. They are particularly successful at thriving in urban environments, where they find ample breeding opportunities. Adding to the challenge, they lay eggs that are able to survive even long dry spells, waiting for the return of water. Effectively controlling their population requires a concerted effort from everyone in the community. This means taking proactive steps to eliminate any and all sources of standing water around our homes and neighborhoods. It's believed that once someone is infected and recovers from chikungunya, they develop lifelong immunity to the virus. However, with billions of people still susceptible to infection, the risk of widespread outbreaks remains a significant concern. Therefore, breaking the cycle of mosquito-to-human transmission is absolutely crucial. It's the only truly effective way to stop outbreaks and protect vulnerable populations from this debilitating disease. In the fight against chikungunya, community vigilance and collective action are our strongest defense. Preventing chikungunya starts with avoiding mosquito bites. Use EPA-registered insect repellents with DEET, picaridin, or oil of lemon eucalyptus, and wear long sleeves and pants, especially during the day. Treat clothing with permethrin for extra protection, and choose light-colored clothes to deter mosquitoes. Keep window and door screens intact, and use mosquito nets for infants and children. Eliminate standing water weekly from items like buckets, planters, and gutters to stop mosquitoes from breeding. Community participation is essential. Everyone must help reduce breeding sites. Travelers to outbreak areas should be extra vigilant and seek medical care if symptoms develop after returning. Quick action protects both individuals and communities from further spread. Health experts stress that fighting chikungunya means fighting mosquitoes. Integrated vector management, cleaning up environments, using targeted control, and educating the public is essential. Chinese health officials urge residents to clear, cover, and protect. Remove standing water, cover containers, and use repellents and protective clothing. Doctors emphasize early diagnosis and supportive care, rest, fluids, and acetaminophen, while avoiding NSAIDs until dengue is ruled out. Professional medical guidance is crucial for proper treatment and to prevent complications. Global preparedness, strong surveillance, research, and rapid information sharing is our best defense. The outbreak in China is a reminder that health threats anywhere can quickly become global. Collective action and vigilance are key to stopping the spread. While the chikungunya outbreak is concerning, it's a call to action, not panic. We have the knowledge and tools to protect ourselves. Prevention, early recognition, and community action make a real difference. Researchers are making progress on a vaccine, offering hope for the future. Until then, simple habits, eliminating standing water, using repellents, and helping neighbors are powerful defenses. This outbreak highlights the link between public health and our environment, and the importance of everyone's participation. Stay informed through reliable sources and share accurate information. By working together, we can contain this outbreak and build resilience for future health challenges. Our collective action today shapes a safer tomorrow.